All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Darkside. For those who don't know, this is a virtual space where a bunch of coworkers, old and new, friends, and associates come together to converse on various topics. This is part two of Biblical Talk, where we're really diving into the free will versus predestination piece. I do want to give everybody a heads up. You may hear some people get pretty excited when trying to express their perspectives. Me. But I do want to let everybody know that everybody on this cast, all the members on this cast, respect one another. We respect each other's opinions. So there's nothing personal happening. We just get passionate, sometimes. So I think this is a really good segment because it really challenges. Like I was listening to it, and some of the stuff some of us were saying really challenged my belief system, my outlook on things. And I think it would do the same for you guys tuning in, like just different perspectives. So without further ado, be a fly on the wall, sit back, absorb, and get in tune to what everybody have to say. Thank you.
Um,
Oh,
those
do I believe in free will?
it, it- if you believe in free
Hold
will,
on, yeah. Do you
if
believe in
God
free will, Tim?
if God plays a part in it,
No, I don't believe in free will.
You don't believe in free will.
Nope.
and why
You
do you believe
believe
God
that
plays a
everything
part?
is
Because
predetermined.
oh yeah, in God's eyes, yeah.
Yeah,
Now some
that's
people do believe both and they believe that even though we all have free will, God still has the ability to predetermine. But to me, that's where I'm like, wait, hold it. If that's the case, then He may know what could take place, but He doesn't know what will take place because He's given us free will in order to make our own decisions. Um,
Or he could just know
if we're
every he can know
if
every
we're
outcome. He
but
can know
that's
every
not
outcome.
that's someone who knows that. See, I think I'm not trying to give the devil too much credit, but I think the devil has studied enough to know I mean most outcomes.
Nah, he doesn't.
But
Yeah, most. Yeah, don't say
but
every.
Mhm.
but I think that God not only knows what every outcome could be, He knows what every outcome will be. And if you know what every outcome
But
will
what
be,
but will is a matter of
knowledge and
what.
what you know.
I think the only person that has free will would be God.
No, I think that we have free will because we get to do what we want. That doesn't mean it's right or wrong.
Yeah, I
And
would.
just because he knows what we're gonna do doesn't mean that's not free will. Doctor
But
Strange knew
but
what
there
they
are
were gonna
there
do.
are parts of that that does mean right and wrong.
I brought up the moral compass.
Yeah,
So
I mean that's
That's the Holy Spirit. That's God.
okay. That's the Holy Spirit. That's God. Um, and what we're saying here, or what we're saying here is that what's my boy's name? Cain. When God warned Cain not to use his jealousy to kill Abel,
Abel.
right? What are we saying that Cain that God said, okay, you have free will, can do. I'm not trying to say that directly because
Cain
we know he didn't say that.
he chose to kill Abel. Yeah.
Right, right.
Uh-huh.
Are we saying that God didn't know, or
No.
no, or are we saying that?
Knowing the outcome doesn't mean that doesn't just indicate ignorance. If you know every outcome, you have all the knowledge. What are you talking
But
about?
if you have all the knowledge, then that means that you should and you're God. Then that means that if you are this loving God, then you would be in a position where you would be stopping that. I mean, that's the biggest dilemma that everybody has. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why some people don't even believe in God, is because they say, how can a loving God allow all these things to take place? Now, what I'm
Mm,
saying is that
mm.
he is a loving God, and he is sovereign, and he's in control of all things. Um, but if I believe that, then I can't believe that his aspect of his character would allow us to have, for lack of a better word, free will and have all these things take place.
I want to make a point and say that people believing in or not believing in God just because he knows what's going to happen and he doesn't necessarily directly or whatever you want to say about change make a difference about some of these situations. Um, I think that's a really ignorant way of looking at God, in my opinion. And the
Why?
reason why I say that is because God providing us free will to give us the choice to do the right thing isn't him not existing. It's just what he chose for the world to be like. I mean, at the end of the day, like
Right, bro.
just
If you're
because he knows,
God, bro, you could.
just because he knows the outcome doesn't mean that he he's controlling the outcome. It's just that he knows and he's allowing us to make our own decisions based off of whatever it may be. Now, I feel like he does work and he does move in the world in our favor. And I feel like that doesn't have to do with free will necessarily. That just has to do with him being God. And then same thing with the devil. Like I feel like the same way about him. Like he just moves how he wants to. And then yeah.
Can the devil do anything without God allowing it?
No.
No.
Does the devil have free will?
Yes.
Can the devil do anything without God allowing it?
No, neither can we, but that's still free
But
will
but
because that's still free will because that's not saying that he doesn't allow it. That's just saying that if anything happens to come across where he won't allow it, he won't. But that doesn't mean that we don't have free will.
how can you not have free will if? I mean, how can you have free will if there's things that a higher being won't allow you to do?
I try
That's
to walk
free,
out that door and you
bro.
if I try to walk out that door and
First
you
of all,
stop me, I'm
free
stopping
will
you.
was invented.
That's not you preventing my free will. That's just
Free
you
will
stopping
was
me.
invented by man, Tim.
Free
This
will
is
was invented by man.
yes, the idea of free will was invented by man. This is a
Ooh,
man-made term.
you,
Everything that we experience is all man's invention in terms of
Mm,
like how we understand it.
right.
So anything that you're describing, um, is possible essentially. You know,
Right.
if you're God, bro, just think about it. If you're God, bro, you can choose whether or not you want to control a person's actions or just sit back and watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like you're looking at it, you're seeing things inside of a box. You know, God is outside of this box.
Right.
so you're saying that in your mind that God created this box, put us in it, gave us directions, and is now observing the way things should go.
Exactly.
Do you think that he cares about even hairs on your head?
I think he cares about everything.
He cares about, so if he cares about everything, but he's allowing you to, I got another one. Because this is what we ended it on.
I got a
Here.
good answer for this too.
Oh, okay. If it's free will, then why didn't he allow Adam and Eve to eat from the tree of the knowledge? I mean, of the tree of life and live forever?
You said why did he allow or why didn't he?
Why didn't he? Because we can't do that. We can't go and eat and live forever. Why
Uh,
didn't he allow that to take place if it's free will?
I don't know. I think the whole idea of the tree of knowledge was just his first uh his first example to us that we have a choice. That's what I think his intention was. You have a
Right.
choice.
I think it was his first time that that we broke what he told us to do. Because we had
Okay.
choices
Yeah.
before that.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
what was the choice before then?
Oh, Adam had the choice to choose and name all the animals. We had the choice to be have dominion. We had the choice of taking care and watching over Eden. We had the choice of living together. We were
I
one.
All right, everybody. So that was part 2 of biblical talk, free will versus predestination. This conversation I think is about halfway through. So stay tuned for parts 3 and 4. We definitely go deeper. We dive deeper into this investigation. We dive deeper into these perspectives, improving these proving our opinions, So just stay tuned. If you like what you hear, stay tuned. You won't be disappointed. Once again, this is the Dark Side. If you want to be a guest, please comment or inbox us on YouTube, and we will definitely get back to you. Thank you.